Okay, welcome back. This is part 2. Okay, I hope you understand on how to find the values of x. Okay, from the part 1. Alright. So, if we read back the question, okay, the question is only interested in the positive solution. That means they are only interested in x that has positive value. Okay, so if we get x equal to 0 or negative value, we have to reject that answer. I hope you understand this, yeah. So when we take a look at our answers, okay, I need to pay very much attention to this part. Negative 12 plus 2 square root 7 over this one, right? This is actually equivalent to negative value. We try to inspect the value by using calculator. So negative 12 plus 2 square root 7 over 10 plus 8 square root 7. We will get actually negative value, right? So this part, x is actually equivalent to negative 0.215 something. Alright, so we have to reject this part, okay, because the solution here is negative. That means the value of x is negative, but this one we accept, because the value of x here is positive. Okay, I hope you understand so far. So we only accept one value of x, which is this one, right? But then don't forget to rationalize the denominator, since the denominator cannot have radical in it. Okay, so you're going to rationalize the denominator now, right? But before that, to make your job easier, let's do this. Let's expand this one first. Okay, we will have 2 times the ones in the bracket. We will get 10 tambah 8 square root 7. Okay, 10 tambah 8 square root 7. Okay, alright. So we are going to rationalize this one. Going to rationalize this one, since the denominator cannot have radical term in it, right? Okay, so how to rationalize this fraction? Okay, this one you have to times with its conjugate. You have to times its conjugate. The conjugate of the denominator, the conjugate of the denominator. Since the goal of rationalize is to make sure that the denominator of a fraction doesn't have a radical term in it. Okay, so this is how you rationalize the denominator. Okay, and then you simplify this one, you will get, okay, I'll make it easier for you. Okay, atas darab atas, bawah darab bawah untuk pecahan, ya. So anda akan dapat sekali lagi, you get this one. Okay, this one times, okay, I believe you have heard of this in the class. Okay, 10 tambah 8 sekuat 7 darab 10 tolak 8 sekuat 7 bersamaan dengan 10 kuasa 2 tolak yang ini kuasa 2. So kita akan ada 8 sekuat 7 di sini ya. Kita akan ada 8 sekuat 7 di sini. Alright. And then perkemaskan, guys, kemaskan. Then you will get, okay, bila anda kembangkan semua ni dan anda simplify, anda akan dapat this one. Negative 72 minus 12 square root 7 over negative 348. Okay, and then make sure you factor out the negative 1 and also cancel the negative 1 at the denominator. You get the positive, you get this one. Alright, and then you break the fraction, the single fraction, into two fractions. Okay, you get something like this, and then you simplify. So this is the final answer of x, which is a positive value. Okay, so I hope you understand this question 1. If you have any inquiries, please ask me. Okay, don't be hesitated. And then this is the second question. Given that 2x squared plus 3x minus 4 can be written as the one over here, write down the coordinates of the stationary point on the curve of this one. Okay, first you have to understand the meaning of the stationary point on the curve. Stationary point, okay, let me open it for you. Okay, stationary point curve meaning, right? To make it simple, stationary point is actually a point where the graph changes from positive gradient to negative gradient, or negative gradient to positive gradient. Okay, the point where it makes, or it happens to be in between the positive and negative gradients, where the gradient is 0, is the turning point. So that turning point is also known as stationary point, right? So when we do completing the square method, okay, we will get something like this. So the turning point, which is also known as the stationary point, okay, which is also known as the stationary point, is negative 3, 4 for x. Okay, negative 3 over 4 for x, and for y you can straight get the coordinate negative 41 over 8. Negative 41 over 8. So this is the answer, yeah. I hope you understand. Turning point, stationary point are the same thing. Okay, done. Second question.